Hey everyone, this week on the Entrepreneur Vlog, we are talking about the sales funnel that we did or working on, and then also the email template that Joe has been working on to acquire more business deals, just more deal flow. So I'll start because I've been working on the sales funnel. And it's definitely been a process. You're probably asking like what the sales funnel is on. It's on our Wages of Wealth program. It's just a 19-step process, and it's just $75 a month, and it's a subscription based, and we provide over 8 hours of content in it. It's a lot, and this is like my first time working on a sales funnel, so I'm like, I got help from our marketing friend, and he helped us tremendously. He helped us with cheaper resources to do the actual sales funnel and for our product. So I'll just go through a couple of the resources that I've been using. We host our course on Envanto, and I think we pay like $99 lifetime access. I can put the link in the comments for that if you guys are interested in creating your own course on whatever it is. But yeah, they helped us find that platform. So that was $99. We already had it. So we're doing a 5-day mini training, and that's like the start of the sales funnel. Well, not the start, but that's like the value add. So people get, I think it's about 2 hours worth of free content just by signing up for our email. And we hosted the mini training. It's a video series on the Envanto platform with our course, so that's pretty cool. And then another resource we used is we changed our email server from, we've been using MailChimp, but we've been using the free version, so you can't do much on MailChimp. So now we're using Sendio. That's Sendio. I'm still setting that up, but they have so many more features for much less, and I believe that was $99 or something like that for lifetime access too. So I can put that link in the description, just so you guys have some really cool resources. What else do I use? I think that was about it. And then we used to use Squarespace for our website, but we're going to be switching over to WordPress, and that's $16 a month that we don't have to spend anymore, to now like $22 a year just for the domain stuff. So I've been learning a lot about the process behind website building and sales funnel building and so much. So if you guys have any specific questions that I can answer, let us know in the comments. And also, if you want the free 5-day mini training, also put that in the comments. I'll put the link in the comments as well for that too. And over to Joe.
Yeah, so basically my main job is to focus on acquiring more deals in the business acquisition space. The reason why we got into business acquisition is because we were at first doing real estate, and then one of the people I learned from, Jay Massey, has this saying, run the numbers and the numbers will tell you what to do. And when I was trying to figure out, all right, what's basically the most efficient and quickest way to become financially free, just in general, what I found is that the most efficient way to become financially free isn't necessarily through real estate like most people would say or think. It's through business acquisition. And this is easily proven by basically, if you think about it, if you take one, let's say, single family home or one unit of real estate and you rent that out, is that going to be enough for most people to actually retire comfortably or be financially free from? The answer is no. Most people will probably need 10, 20, 25, 30 units in order to be financially free from real estate. But how many acquisitions will it take you to get those 20, 30 units? Now, some people, they get really good at buying apartments and they become financially free in one acquisition, which is great. But the thing about it is I can buy one business, which is equivalent a lot of times to buying basically one unit of real estate, depending on what your niche is. And I can get better results from buying a business than I can from buying a piece of real estate. So that's why I got into buying businesses. And basically I've just been focused on finding better business leads, because I got to a point now where luckily financing different acquisitions isn't a problem. I have a partner that has 106 ways to actually structure what's called a leverage buyout. So basically buying a business using leverage and none of your own money. And I already raised, you know, a lot of capital from investors. So money isn't an issue anymore, which is kind of crazy to say at this point in time in my life. But the problem that I was running into was that I was not getting the types of businesses that I really wanted to look at. And I wasn't looking at a specific industry, but I was looking at a specific financial situation. So I decided to kind of pivot. Before, I was just going on these different websites, BizBuySell, BizQuest, Business Mart, all these different websites, and I was contacting individual listings pretty much on my own, and just sending them a message, introducing myself, and telling them that I was interested in learning more about this specific opportunity. So I decided to pivot from that and do something that I think is looking to be a lot more efficient, and actually finding all the business brokers that I possibly can and forming a relationship with the business broker, and not worrying about going after specific listings, because a lot of these listings, some of them are listed by owners, but that's really few and far between. Majority of them are listed by brokers. So I figured that if I can form a relationship with the broker, then that broker will send me listings without me actually having to go out and do the work of actually searching for the listings, or, you know, contacting, you know, owners. So I wanted to be in a situation where instead of me going out hunting for deals, I would be attracting deals. Like, I think business, you know, if you compare it to hunting, you know, would you rather hunt for something, or would you rather fish for something? And I think for energy efficiency sake, I think it's a lot easier to bait something, attract it to you, and really be able to profit from that. So now I created an email sequence that seems to be working ridiculously well, to basically send the brokers specifically, letting them know who I am, what I do, what I'm about. But also at the bottom of it, it also has my criteria for the types of businesses and companies that I'm looking for. Everything from how much I want it to cash flow, to where I want it to be, preferably, to what I don't want to look at in a business. Pretty much everything somebody would need to know in order to find a business that really fits what I'm trying to look for at this point in time. And I sent that message out to 11 brokers yesterday, and I had about 3 or 4 of them get back to me. And right now I have, I think, about probably 4 new deals in my pipeline just from sending that initial message out. And then I have another, after that initial email, I still have another 2 emails to send to that broker that will further qualify the opportunity. After they get, the plan is that after I get to the 3rd email, after they see the 3rd email, either that's pretty much a guaranteed deal because it's already been vetted so much, or, you know, they're not gonna like the 3rd email and they're gonna be like, let's, you know, search for, you know, other opportunities outside of each other, which is totally fine, because it's all about being efficient. I'm trying to start a really fairly large private equity company one day, and I really need a lot of deals coming to me, and I need to be as efficient as possible. I can't take, you know, months looking at just one deal. I need to know pretty much within the same week if this is going to be a deal that I go through with or not. So it's been a real cool experience figuring out how to really position yourself in front of a broker so that they trust you, they see you as an expert, and your expertise is pretty much validated, and that they can start sending you leads your way. So I'm going to continue doing that. My goal is to have over 200 brokers in my database, And if I could just get 10% of those guys to be sending me deals on a monthly basis, then we'll be able to grow pretty fast, because like I said, money isn't an issue anymore, but finding the good deal is kind of the trick to this whole thing. So that's been really fascinating. And if you guys want to learn more about how I do that email sequence, there's going to be some things that if you're new, it's not going to necessarily apply to you right now, but I can show you some really neat tricks about how to kind of position yourself to where a lot of that stuff can apply to you as a newbie, because I'm a newbie too, technically. I mean, I've bought, you know, a couple businesses, but I'm not like a huge private equity firm or anything like that. But there's different things you can do to make yourself seem like an expert in a space, even when you're still fairly new in that space. And I've been able to kind of do that. So I'm lucky to be able to say that. And if you want to learn more about that, feel free to hit us up.
Yeah, I'll figure out something, a downloadable or something for you guys to have access to the email templates that Joe's been working on, because he's just so awesome. This is the reason you guys should work together with a business partner or your spouse or whatever, because like, as you can see, I'm working on the sales funnel, he's working on something completely different, but they're both really needed for our business to grow and to flourish. So this just helps so much, and he's just so wonderful for doing that.
Thank you.
So that is all for this week. We'll see you guys next week. We have to go run now, so peace.
Bye.